What to Play presents the top 15 upcoming JRPGs for 2021 arranged by release dates. Check out whattoplay.com to see the complete and updated list of all future releases. Link in the description box below.
Forgive me for what I am about to do, but this city needs you.
Ys 9 Monstrum Nox. Adol's adventures continue in this 9th entry to the Ys series. In Baldug, Adol faces yet another curse as he and his crew are turned into monstrums. Using their new supernatural gifts, they venture to face Grimwald in his quest to consume the city. This was released in Japan last September, and it has already earned an outstanding score from Famitsu for its exploration and well-balanced difficulty. Western fans will catch it first on the PS4 on February 21st, with PC and Switch releases later in 2021. Harvest Moon: One World. The Harvest Moon series has always been that fun and cozy JRPG, but in this latest entry to Natsume's rebooted Farm Life series, there is a lot more to look forward to than bringing up Granddad's farm. It's a globe-trotting adventure as you travel from world to world in search of harvest wisps that will help restore the agricultural balance. With a variety of seeds, animals, and biomes to explore, it's coming out on the PS4 and Switch on March 2nd. Nier Replicant version 1.22. Take a look back on Nier's past in this refreshing prequel to Yoko Taro's Breakout spin-off. Nier's status as a JRPG may be a sticky subject, but it's a hard name to ignore when it comes to lists of Japanese titles. This version of Replicant brings massive updates to the 2010 title that was available exclusively in Japan. It takes the original plotline and melds it with Automata's modern designs, so expect better graphics and combat when it comes out on the PC, PS4, and Xbox One on April 23rd.
I refuse to die here!
Edge of Eternity. A marriage between new visuals and classic gameplay, Edge of Eternity is an indie love letter to the genre. Created by Midgar Studio, the small team of developers wears their inspiration on their sleeves. It tells the story of Hyrule, a world torn apart by a war between magic and technology. With modern character designs and faithfulness to the turn-based combat system, it's worth checking for both new and old JRPG fans. Currently on Steam Early Access, it officially releases on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, spring of 2021. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. Another classic is getting a modern revamp next year, and this time it's SMT's apocalyptic installment. Set to release 17 years after its original debut, Nocturne's remaster comes with additional voice-acted cutscenes and adjustments to its controversial difficulty. With a merciful setting, players can focus on finding all the endings without too much pushback from the game's challenging AI. The critically acclaimed title will make its return in the first half of next year on the Switch and PS4. Chained Echoes. Paying tribute to the JRPG formula that we grew up loving, from developer Matthias Linda, it tells the story of a group of heroes out to end the war between Valanda's three kingdoms. Taking pages off Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger, it features fast-paced, turn-based battles, tons of items, and a complex skill system. All of it told in SNES-style 16-bit visuals that's absolutely mesmerizing. It releases on PC, PS4, and Switch in the fourth quarter of 2021. Scarlet Nexus. The latest IP from Bandai Namco is an action RPG where psionic powers and technology combine. Set in a brain-punk world where tech is driven right into the minds of citizens, play as Yuito Sumerago and explore the futuristic city with his psychokinetic powers. A game 5 years in the making, it is a visually stunning spectacle. Promising fast-paced hack-and-slash action and a union of 2D and 3D styles, it comes out on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the new-gen consoles in 2021.
A destined encounter of two people born of different worlds. Can they deny their fate and forge a new path?
Tales of Arise. Crafted on a brand new engine, the latest Tales game is nothing like you've ever seen before. This 17th entry to Bandai Namco's JRPG series opens itself up to the adoration of a wider audience. But while it looks different, they still promise us a combat experience that's faithful to the series' linear motion battle system. And it's not exactly open world, but its varying fields will surely have a more spacious feel. It's set to release on PC, PS4, and Xbox One in 2021. Cris Tales. A game from Dreams Uncorporated, Cris Tales offers a unique perspective on the classic JRPG formula. And while it does lack the usual aesthetic we expect from the genre, it clearly draws from its traditions while challenging them in new ways. Playing as a time mage Crisbell, use her powers to stop time, examine the future, and make effective decisions in their turn-based battles. It's an expansive world of branching stories and innovative combat, and it comes out on the PS5 and Series X in 2021. Shin Megami Tensei 5. Announced alongside the upcoming Nocturne remaster, Atlus is raising the stakes in the first SMT title. Seemingly mirroring the state of today's world, 5's ominous gameplay challenges us to reject all our gods and choose our own fate. SMT is one of Nintendo's biggest JRPG names, and it's exciting to see what surprises they have in store for us in this exclusive Switch title. It's coming out sometime in 2021. Rune Factory 5. After years of waiting, we have finally gotten a closer look at the action in Rune Factory's upcoming 5th installment. Known for putting combat and adventure alongside love and farming, all of that is seemingly still alive in this new entry. As an amnesiac peacekeeping ranger, get down to business in this gorgeous fantasy world. And for a game long thought to be dead, it's entirely refreshing to see it back. It comes out on the Switch in 2021.
Second icon of fire. But that's impossible.
Final Fantasy XVI. The next chapter in Square Enix's iconic JRPG series has been announced. Compared to 15's modern world, this time we're looking at a medieval high fantasy setting. Their latest trailer suggests a dive into an intriguing political story rife with grotesque monsters and gory scenes. And it's definitely earned some comparisons to DMC and Witcher, but fans are hoping to get more tactical battles. No release date yet, but more details will arrive in 2021. Digimon Survive. Founded on Fire Emblem-like strategy, Digimon Survive was set to present their own approach to turn-based RPGs. Telling the story of Takuma and Agumon's adventures in the cyberworld, it held a lot of promise for fans of the genre. Unfortunately, they've been largely held in suspense for its slated 2020 release. With talks of a structural reorganization within the game, we might have to hold breaths a little longer and hope it's worth the wait. Granblue Fantasy Relink. A spin-off of the main series, Relink will explore the role-playing possibilities of the Granblue universe, travel along with their party of heroes, and embark on a journey riddled with ferocious monsters and terrifying bosses. To ensure quality and avoid public delay announcements, Cygames has not announced a release date for the PS4 title. With development going well though, 2021 may be a big enough window. Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. Murayama's RPG Suikoden finds its spiritual successor in this Kickstarter-backed title. Rabbids & Fields took to the crowdfunding platform to bring this vision to life, and it's a homage to the Suikoden games. Boasting city-building features, guild system, fascinating characters, and a story penned by Murayama himself. It also has 2.5D graphics, which makes their traditional combat system come fully alive. Surpassing all their campaign stretch goals, it'll be quite a win for JRPG fans. No release date yet, but it's coming to the PC, Switch, PS5, and Series X.